Record Store Day 2025 is upon us. Are you ready? You're going into battle. You've got to get it right.
There's no time for mistakes.
Hi, I'm Bob, and you, my friends, are back in the United States of Analog. Welcome to our great nation of record collectation. Didn't come out exactly like I thought it would. How you doing out there around the world? Oh, thank you so much. I know I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Let me know where you're watching from, because it always makes me feel good to know in these crazy times that we as an audio community are one. We're together, we're like-minded, and we're a community. Anyway, if you didn't know, I'm from Austin, Texas, the live music capital of the world, and also the home of the MLS team, Austin FC. And I just wanted to show you part of my personal life. Last night, I got to represent all the fans in the Heartbeat of Austin ceremony. I got to lead the crowd in chants, and I got to beat the big heartbeat drum. It was such a great time for my family and I. And let me tell you, living in Austin, Texas is a wonderful thing. And if you ever have a chance to visit here, come and visit. You'll have a good time. But please, feel free to leave after a week or two. It's too crowded here. All right, enough of this. We're going to talk about Record Store Day right now. All right, now, I'm kind of sad because I think I'm going to miss Record Store Day 2025. It's one of my favorite days of the year, Record Store Day, but I will be at the big Axpona show in Schaumburg, Illinois, just outside Chicago. It's the biggest audio show in the country, I think, and I'll be there for about 3 days. Unless a record vendor is there with Record Store Day stuff, I'm going to be SOL this year. But I think I have some solid advice for you if you're going to do Record Store Day 2025. In fact, don't even go. Don't even show up if you can't do these 5 or 6 things I'm going to tell you to do. Now, who am I to tell you to do? Well, I'm a veteran of many Record Store Days, and I get up early and stay late and spend way too much money at Piranha Records in beautiful, crime-free Round Rock, Texas. Thanks to John and his crew there for being so nice to me. And, you've got to choose wisely. Now, we're going to talk about all of that. I've got 5 things to tell you to do for Record Store Day if you want to be a complete success, if you want to go home a winner. Number 1, choose your store wisely. Now, you may have many options depending on what market you're in. You may have many store options to choose from for Record Store Day. Choose wisely. Pick your favorite store. It's not always about the selection. Sometimes it is, but just sometimes it's about the vibe. For instance, I mentioned Piranha Records in beautiful, crime-free Round Rock, Texas, just outside of Austin. Yeah, that's where I go because John is always out there early with hot coffee, some tacos. It's a whole experience. It's a good hang, it's a good vibe, and there's just some value added there, and it really feels like a community. So choose your store wisely, whether you're looking for the vibe, whether you're looking for the selection, it's up to you. But you know what? If you don't win Record Store Day, you don't choose wisely, don't kick yourself. They're going to keep making records, and you're going to find what you want eventually. Number 2, wake up early. Get in line. Wake up early. That may require you to get up during the night, in the early hours of the morning before the rooster crows. But that's all right because you're not going to be alone. You're going to arrive and you're going to find many people that beat you to the punch. And that's your community. Those are your people. They're thinking like you on Record Store Day. So don't hate, participate. They just got up a little earlier. Sure, they're going to get the choice picks. Don't worry, you're not going to leave empty-handed, I promise. All right, number 3.
Bring a list.
Yeah, bring a list. Have your hit list in your hand, in your back pocket, wherever. Because if you're like me, and I know I am, yeah, I know, I heard that on Vinyl Attack. Shout out. Yeah, if you're like me, you get paralyzed. Okay, you get paralyzed when you walk into a big record convention or RSD or anything. All of a sudden, you can't remember what you wanted. That's why you need to have a basic list. Now, you can make audibles while you're there. Don't get me wrong. You can call the shots. But having that list to start, having that 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 records that you absolutely want to get your hands on is imperative, because you don't want to miss out. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be crowded. It's going to move fast. And so having a list takes a lot of that pressure off so that you can be confident that you're not going to come out empty-handed. What was number 3? Make a list. Number 4, as you're in line and you're going through making your selections and you're up on the fence about any title at all or titles, just grab them, put them in your stack, and take them to the front. You can make your final edits right there as you're checking out, and I often do. I'll go through one more time and go, yeah, I want this, I could live without this, this is my budget, I've gone over, whatever. You can make those last-minute selections and last-minute edits right there at the counter. Do it fast, though. There are people behind you wanting to check out. But I made a mistake about 3 years ago. There was a record that I saw, I put it in my hands, and then I thought twice about it, and I put it back in the stack, and then when I got home, I regretted it. Now, it's not a big deal, but I really wanted this one, especially once I got home and I had FOMO. Well, I didn't have fear of missing out because I flat out missed out, and I chased this record for 2 years until I finally found it in the secondary market. Elton John's Don't Shoot Me. It's one of my favorite records from my high school days, and this is a nice edition that comes with, multicolored swirl, pink and white vinyl or red and white vinyl, and I finally picked it up at a decent price in the secondary market. But it took me about 2 years to find it, and believe me, I chased it. Every time I went to a record store, whether it be the In Groove in Phoenix or, my record stores here. Yeah, I think I found it at the In Groove on my last trip to Phoenix. So if you really think you want something, keep it, pay for it, take it home. Now, that doesn't mean you should go way over your budget and just start grabbing stuff that you don't want. Be thoughtful, be demure, and be present and mindful in what you do on Record Store Day. And number 5, the most important thing of all, enjoy your day. Make new friends. Talk to the people in front of you in line, behind you in line. You're going to have a lot more in common than you don't have in common. I'm telling you, that's the most fun of Record Store Day. And one of the reasons I don't mind standing in line for hours, because I get to talk to like-minded people, music lovers such as yourself. What are they getting? What are they looking for? What are they going to get? What are you going to get? It's always fun because you're like, oh, good, they didn't have the thing in their list that I have on my list. Maybe there's a chance I can get it. And you'll meet Beatles fans and Stones fans and Doors fans and Miles Davis fans. And it's just a cool hang. And I want you to enjoy every second of it. Don't get caught up in the winning, all right? The stars are going to align. You're going to come home with something that you want. You may not get it all, but you're going to come home with something, and guess what? They'll do it again in the fall, and they'll do it again next year, and there's always going to be Record Store Day, so don't sweat it. Don't try to win it. Try to have fun. Make new friends. Record Store Day 2025. I wish I could be out there on the front lines with you this year. I can't. I'll be at Expona. Man, I wish you the best. Take my advice, heed my advice, those 5 things, and enjoy your Record Store Day 2025. And on that, please enjoy another video right here. The geniuses at YouTube have already decided that you want to watch this video. Hey, I have no control over it. Oh, there it is right there. Check it out. I think you're going to like it. Click on it. And thank you for being here in the United States of Analog. I'll see you next time.